doing quite well here too, you know, and some curlers sort of wish he would stay there and keep a good player away from here and make it a little easier for us. But here he is, and we're trying to deal with him.
Right over.
Perfect shot. Gets away from the corner guard now.
Yeah, very good shot. Stay away from the corner guard, giving Rob and his team not much of a chance this end.
Warren Hassel, owner-manager of a feed mill.
Whoa! Off.
Curling 71% after 3 ends.
Clean. Yep.
Yeah, perfect shot. So he's asking Lester to do the same thing he just did. His first one, just hit and stick here and keep Rob away from that corner guard. Nice compact delivery he has.
Clean. Whoa. Right. Hard. Whoa. Right. What?
Perfect shot.
Creeping, guys.
Well, Rob's just going to have to try and get out of this end with a blank, looks like so far. And hopefully his chances will get better the next end.
It's Warren Hassel to hit and stick here.
Just clean. Clean. Close. Clean. Just clean. Clean.
23 years old.
And then we have the skip, Kevin Park, going down the ice. Only curling at 67%, but with a 3-1 lead after 3 ends. The Park team is a total after 3, curling 76%.
It might be a little higher in that, you know, percentages. Once again, you don't really know what they're calling or hitting and rolling out. A lot of times it doesn't really matter, but you know, I don't ever really remember them missing anything as a team that was of any importance.
Yep. Well, that's just it. As long as you're making the right ones, that's all that matters.
Yeah, and it looks like he's got this one too.
Yeah, KP.
That'll help his percentage out.
KP, he calls him.
And Rob Schlender going down, curling 65% after 3 ends, and the Schlender team 67%. So they've been outplayed a little bit as far as percentages go, and of course the score indicates that so far. A little too early to tell.
Yeah. Rob Schlender just hoping to hit and stick on this one.
Yep. Yep. Hey. Hard. Okay, it's okay.
A little bit of a roll.
Oh boy.
Let's try to roll all the way across the house.
Hit and roll in.
Yeah, roll all the way over in behind.
Okay.
He just wants to change the shot for Rob on his last one. Okay, we're going to the update game now where it's 4-2 Glenn Duncan playing the 4th in, and Brad LaFleur looks like he has a shot for 4 here.
And there it's off.
Brad LaFleur, as we mentioned earlier, a fine junior rink.
Looks like it's hanging out a little bit.
Still managed to pick up 2. So
Great
after
shot.
4 ends, it's 4-4. Brad LaFleur 4, Glenn Duncan 4. And back to our main game now. Rob Schlender has a wide open hit to blank the end. and hopefully carry it on to the 5th end, 2 down with last rock.
Yep. Clean. Whoa.
Scuba's just cleaning it.
Clean.
Looks like he's perfect.
So after 4 ends, it's 3-1 Kevin Park. And we'll be right back after these messages.
Edmonton City Centre Church Corporation serves disadvantaged people in the inner city. We offer a variety of housing services. We also provide snack and lunch programs for hungry kids, outreach services, safe housing for street youth, and employment training for youth. For more information about Edmonton City Centre Church Corporation, call 424-7543. This message is brought to you by the people at Saville.
Okay, we're back with the 5th end now in a 3-1 game. Kerry Park has to draw the top 4 foot. And it's a perfect shot.
Well, I think that's what he was trying to accomplish last time when he came up a little bit short and gave Rob the opportunity. But Rob, of course, is going to throw up the corner guard.
Try to get something going here. See if Chris can get one up this end. Now they failed to do so in the previous 4 ends, I believe. He's throwing the out turn this time instead of the in turn. Perfect shot.
Right at the moment, we've got Kevin Park in 8th place in the Super League out of 28 with a 3-2 record, and Rob Schlender with a 2-3 record and currently in 16th spot, tied with a few others. It's still early in the year, and so it's a big win for both these teams tonight to try and stay on top.
Yeah, Rob Schlender at 2-3 is surprising, like I mentioned earlier, but he definitely doesn't want to lose this game to get to 2-4 because it puts him way down in the pack, and it basically forces him to put together a winning streak of 5 or 6 games to make the playoffs. But they're capable of doing that, but I know they'd rather do it this way and win tonight rather than doing something like that. And Kevin Park just calls a freeze there, which is a real good shot, and forces Rob to play one in the middle now and ignore the corner guard for a while.
Yeah, and I see you're not doing too bad so far.
No, we're managing to stay on top there with a little bit of luck, a little bit of good curling, and hopefully we got a tough game against James Paul tonight, who's at 4-1, but we'll go up there and throw him up and down and see what happens.
The only undefeated team in the Super League, Randy Furby and his squad.
A little surprising, but so there's a shot there that Rob, he's trying to hit it there, and Chris has got to stick around on that because now Lester can just go peel the corner guard again, and once again the end is wasted. He's got to make sure he sticks around on that, and by throwing quieter weight or even throwing a freeze down there, just lets Les Rogers right out of this end again here.
Yeah, the ideal shot there was to maybe tap that back and stay froze. Those 2 rocks are froze together, and make Lester make a play on that and save your corner guard.
He's got to play quieter weight.
Clean. Clean. Clean.
Jerry Seaman,
Shot. Attaboy.
owner of Instinct Trucking, makes the perfect shot. Rob is going to throw a corner guard again. Try to get something going here. Rob's team hasn't played that well yet, but one shot here or there, and he's right back in this game. It's anything can happen yet, but sort of got to start making something here pretty quick.
Well, basically all he needs here is to, well, even if he scores a point, I mean, it's still early in the game, but he wants to score 2 somehow, and he's right back in the game.
West wants to peel that out of there again. Jerry Seaman, who skipped for 8 years in the Super League until Kevin Park asked him to play second this year.
wonderful opportunity for Jerry going to Brandon for the Olympic trials, and there's going to be one of those 10 teams that's going to go on to represent Canada in the Olympics, and what a thrill that would be.
No kidding. I'm jealous Kevin Park never asked me to play second.
Good.
Perfect shot again. Chris Hassel, nice delivery, a real nice smooth delivery, you know, nice release. Asking for the corner guard. Sweepers haven't laid a broom to it yet. And he manages to get it up, but he gives Kevin Park the exact same shot as they just threw here.
Yeah, he's got an opportunity maybe to roll in the rings this time, and maybe I think that one in the back is just hanging in there, so he might be able to force Rob into taking one to center.
Yeah, that's probably the plan here, but foremost he wants to get that guard off there, and whether he sticks or not isn't the issue. It's more of a bonus if he manages to stay in the house. It's a little tight on this one. Got a real fine curling shot there. Kevin Park crew seems like they're throwing with confidence tonight. So that forces Rob to change his shot. I believe he's playing a freeze.
What's that?
Line's good, clean.
Warren Hassel.
Clean.
Yep, needs it.
Yep. Line's good.
Gotta go.
Yep.
Sweepers are yelling out that it might be a little light.
Line's good.
Not bad.
Easy.
Room.
Back eight, regardless. Park, every inch, come on. Keep going, come on. I'll grab it if you want.
It's a good shot, but you know, for Kevin Park doesn't normally miss these shots. You got to make him a little bit better than that. He's got to have a perfect freeze on the back there, or it's got to be buried, because his crew, like I said, has just sort of got their A game, it looks, on tonight, and they're not missing much.
They're working that one pretty hard.
That's fine.
Just fine sweeping. Jammed it on the back one, so that might give Rob Schlender an opportunity. He might be sitting second shot there. Looks like Lester just got that one going just a little bit. Just gets by the top one there, and yeah, and it looks like he is sitting second shot there.
Yeah, I think looks like they're lying too.
So Rob will just try to play a freeze down to this one.
That's the opportunity he's been waiting for. He's got something to work with.
Clean.
Room.
Now let's see if they can capitalize on it.
Line's good. Make sure we're here. Yep. Hard.
Sweepers are sweeping this one hard.
Whoa. Room.
Looks like he's got a lot of room.
Good, yep.
Just a matter of weight.
Whoa. Easy. Line's not good.
Gotta get it there. It's a good rock. It's a fine shot. It curled maybe just a little too much, but overall, it's Kevin Park is just going to try to pick that one out of there.
Quarter rock, eh? Yep.
So if he hits a quarter of that, he'll probably end up killing the back one as well, and he'll be sitting one at the top of the house.
Kevin, this is Kevin's forte here. He doesn't, he likes these type of shots. He can throw big weight, and he's extremely competent at these shots, at making these ones where he can see half a rock, a quarter of a rock, and throws big weight. Bird's eye view of that rock.
And that's looking pretty good.
Yeah, he got the back one,
And lies too. Great
that's
shot by
fine
Kevin
shot.
Park.
Hi, boys.
Hi,
We're joined
Kathy.
by Kathy Boris, 1997 Alberta champion, is going to sit down and join us. And hi, Kathy, how are you doing?
Good, guys. How are you?
Good, thank you.
I thought I'd add some brain to this group.
Well, thanks. We need it.
Speak for yourself. So Rob is forced to throw a draw down here, and Kathy, if we can get your thoughts about a few shots, how you might play some shots here, or what you think the guys are thinking out there, feel free to.
How busy have you been? Have you been?
I don't know if my family remembers who I am yet, so that goes to tell you right there. We've been away 3 weekends in a row, so it's our first weekend off this weekend. It'd be nice to have a little break.
That's a lot of curling. You know, Randy's been doing, I'm sure, a lot too as well, and we have been. And you know, you kind of end up missing the families this time of the year, and you try and make up for it when you can. And but that's the time of the year, and we're all trying to. You know, you're trying to go to Brandon and qualify for the Olympics as well as myself, and so we're keeping pretty busy.
Right. This is the fine-tuning time. You know, we've got only 3 weeks left to get ourselves ready, and we have to fine-tune those, you know, particular shots that need to the weight sensitivity, and so that's what we're gearing up for.
So you got a weekend off. How'd you do last weekend?
We qualified out of B in Regina, and then lost to the eventual winner, Shannon Kleibrink. She beat us in the first qualifying game.
So you're still picking up checks every weekend?
We are.
Well, that's a bonus.
It helps.
I see Rob Schlender's got to make a decision here. He's 2 down. He's not sure if that back one is in, and he can't go for the blank if it's in. So he looks like he's convinced that he has to draw for one, but Warren's not too sure there.
Kind of looks like it's out to me, Randy.
It does kind of look like it's out, so I'm not sure why he wouldn't hit that top one.
What do you think?
To try to blank the end.
Well, if he knows it's out, that would definitely be the right shot to play.
Yeah, he's playing the blank now, so third talked him out of it as well he should have.
That's what I like about a good third.
Yeah, they're rare. So we'll see if he can blank this one and play the 6th end 2 down.
Whoa.
Looks like he might have got this one back a little bit.
Just
Not
enough.
enough of it though. So after 5 ends, the score remains 3-1 Kevin Park.
I think they're going to measure this one.
Oh, they're going to measure that back one first.
There's one. It's in the house. Where's the other one?
Kevin Park
It was
thinks
in
it
before.
might be in the house. Certainly looks like it's out to me. I think the rings are pretty good here.
They should check it just in case. Oh, and that
You
view-
boys have both played on the sheet, right?
No, I haven't had the opportunity yet.
You haven't. Have you? You have,
Where's
though,
the
right?
measuring stick?
I don't think we have either, Kathy. You're probably the only one that's had the opportunity to
Well, I
play
just
on
wanted
TV
to-
this year so far. But
I just wondered if it had changed at all. It was pretty crazy when we played on it.
With my shot, did we?
Actually, the ice in the last couple of weeks has looked pretty good. It's moving about 3.5 feet to the sides. It's moving to the center. It's about 13.5, 14 second ice, so it's pretty good, I would say.
There was a few spots down the center line where if you took
Yeah, oh yeah.
on one side of the line, it would fall back, and if you took on the other, it would curl a couple feet. So you really had to watch where you were throwing it.
I think Lauren Rollick, the ice maker here at the Ottewell, has done some work to it, and he's fixed it up a little bit where it has definitely improved over the first couple of weeks, and I haven't heard the curlers complain too much about it. Well, from this view here, it looks like that rock is definitely out.
definitely out.
See, Lester's got to work on his hairdo a little bit there, but
Any bets, you guys?
I've had enough bets with your team. I don't want to lose any more bets.
Well, who knows? Maybe this year it's your turn. I don't know.
I can just imagine the bets. Don Bartlett is scheming for Brandon.
Well, I'm sure there will be some. I don't know.
Look at that. Well, I thought it was in like
I believe it was out, and after 5 ends, the score is Kevin Park 3, Rob Schlender 1, and we'll be back right after this.
The Herber's Auto Body Super League is brought to you in part by TireCraft. You'll drive through every season with confidence when you prepare for the unexpected with TireCraft. You'll find a wide selection of tire brands with the ideal all-season, winter, and performance tires to keep you rolling. TireCraft also provides expert mechanical service, oil changes, brakes, batteries, wheel alignments, shocks, and struts. Over 90 locations in Western Canada. Trust TireCraft. Sports Can Summit, the corporate clothing and embroidery experts for over 18 years. Their showroom features the largest selection of corporate clothing and sportswear in the city. Sports Can Summit is your fastest and most cost-effective route to true professional quality embroidery. And if you can't come to their showroom, they can come to you in one of their mobile showrooms. An industry exclusive, Sports Can Summit. If it's crested, we do it. Operation Friendship serves inner-city seniors. We provide safe, affordable housing, a drop-in center with nutritious meals and recreation programs, an outreach program that helps seniors remain independent, and a volunteer program that provides people with an opportunity to contribute to their community. For more information on Operation Friendship, call 429-2626. This message is brought to you by the people at Saville. The Herber's Auto Body Super League is brought to you in part by 790 CFCW, the home of Wes Montgomery and Jackie Ray. In addition to country favorites of yesterday and today, Jackie and Wes talk about, well, absolutely anything and everything. It's too much fun. Mornings on 790 CFCW. Home Life Realty. Jerome the Gnome says there's no place like home. Mary Leverington and Jerry Wilson have been helping people with their real estate needs since 1974. For personal, effective real estate service, call the Home Life team of Mary Leverington and Jerry Wilson at 434-3334. Coca-Cola, proud sponsor of the 1997-98 season, wishes the best of luck to all competitors. Always happening. Always Coke.
Okay, we're back here with the sixth end with Kevin Park leading 3-1. And we got a few rocks in play here now. Rob Schlender elected to tap one by on the top of the house now. He's got a couple rocks in play. I'm joined with Kathy Borse and Don Walchuk. This is Randy Furby from the Ottewell Curling Club. Jerry Seaman peeling the guard off. I don't think he's missed one of these tonight yet.
Makes the peel.
Just about a perfect shot. Just left Rob's rock in the side of the 12 foot there. So
Jerry playing a great game so far tonight. He's after 5 ends, curling a sharp 83%.
Rob's electing to guard this one on the side, which is a pretty good call.
I don't mind this.
Oh, he's changing his mind now, playing the hit and roll.
House?
I'm not sure this is the right call though. They haven't been able to get much going, and they haven't stuck around the whole game today. And if he hits and rolls out here, the end's over again. So
Clean.
Yeah, he might want to just play this a little quieter and just tap it back.
or even a freeze if he wanted to.
Yeah.
But I'm not totally sure the hit's the right call here.
It's hanging out there, and it's starting to come over now.
Roll, roll, roll.
Well, he stuck around. That's what he wanted.
Now Lester's going to elect to just hit this and hopefully get Rob to roll out later in the end here and force him to his one again here. Jerry Seaman sliding out here.
I've played many a game with that Lester fellow.
Have you?
He's my mixed skip. We've been to 1994 mixed together, and we've lost 2 provincial finals together, 93 and 95.
Yeah, I see Lester's curled for 40 years now, and he's probably played in every event that he possibly can.
Well, he can sure throw them good.
It's not unusual to see Lester at any curling club, walk into any curling club in any weekend and see him there with a host of all kinds of curlers. He just loves this game.
Chris Hassel.
See, this is what I was talking about. You know, like Rob just basically wasted an entire end again here. He's been having trouble getting things going, and they're not hitting and sticking, so he's got to play the quieter game. He's got to freeze or throw up a guard here. You know, just lets Lester off the hook again here. Just got handed some update games here. Gary Greening up 3-2 on Jim Henderson after 3 ends. Brent McDonald running away with this one. It's 9-0 after 4 ends. Trevor McGregor is 1 up on Tim Kratchmer after 4 ends. Tony Germscheid, Bruce Fogg skipping that rink, beating Bill Scheib a 3-2. Ken Hunka beating my former host here, Jerry Wilson, 4-3. Terry Serink up 5-1 on Craig Kabilka.
Whoa, whoa.
And Les Rogers is coming down. I want to take that out and hopefully stick around, and he does.
Nice shot, Les.
So, Kathy, what was your next spiel? You were saying that we're going to be entered in. You got a weekend off, and then
We're going to the Flexicoil Spiel in Saskatoon. I'm sure you guys are all there, aren't you?
no, I elected to stay home this time. I'm
Did ya?
just a little too hard on the family, like we mentioned earlier. So you got to take a lot of time off for that one. And with the new team that we have, we weren't sure that we were capable of playing with you hotshots in that way. So we decided to stay home. This is the first time they've had the ladies event
I
there.
was just going to say that. This is the first time they've had the ladies event. There's only 8 ladies teams. They are invited. And I believe all 8 are Olympic trial teams. And I believe we also are going to be playing 4 rock rule, which should be really good for us because we haven't really played that much of it this year. And that's something that we still need to learn a lot about.
Yeah, it's a good idea to have all those 8 teams in one place, and it's can't say enough about the Bonspiel. Bill Hunter organizing that one to get all 8 teams together for one weekend like that. Is it what type of purse is in that?
If I can remember correctly, I think it's about 14,000 for first.
Wow.
Somewhere in around there, 13.5. There's 4 qualifiers out of 8, so it is really good for the odds for the women.
Kind of like your chances.
I like it. I mean, the teams are really strong, mind you, but I'm really looking forward to it to be playing against the teams that we'll be playing against in a couple weeks after that.
Some teams down from the east, Kathy.
I believe Marilyn Bodo's up. I'm not sure if Allison Goring got in or not. Ann Merklinger could be up too. Connie Laliberty will be there. Kelly Law, who's just recently married. Her name was Kelly Owen before. Shannon Kleibrink, ourselves, Sherry Shyrick, Sandra Schmirler.
Sounds like a formidable field.
Yeah, it'll be good.
And along with the 24 men's teams that will be there, playing for a $60,000 first prize. Sorry, Kathy, but
I don't like this.
so it should be a great event all around in Saskatoon starting next Wednesday.
So Kevin Park here just hitting one rock and play that Rob Schlender hit and rolled over to the 12-foot here, and basically another easy end for the Kevin Park rink here.
Yeah, Rob's got to get some stuff going on the next end if he's going to catch these guys.
Kevin Park pegged at 75% after 5 ends. So an easy open hit.
Yeah, he's not going to miss too many of those.
No.
Curling pretty hard there on us.
Just to fill you in on how the backup game's doing, we've got a score of 7-4, Brad LaFleur over Duncan. And their percentages, the team percentage for the Duncan team after 5 ends is 59%. And the LaFleur team is curling at 69%. The difference looks like the skips, Brad LaFleur's at 80 and the Duncan's at 55.
Tells the story a little bit.
Pretty high scoring game though. It seems like there's a lot of rocks to play every end, and that game's not over by any means yet. Rob Schlender trying to freeze to one in the back of the house here now. This team has struggled with their draw weight today.
Well, just T-line.
See, here he's just a little bit of light again, and losing line. It's really not a really good effort.
Well, it's still jammable at the back, you know, if he can somehow get Kevin DePark to jam this one and then somehow be able to knock the other one out for his deuce. It's a possibility, it's still there.
Well, we got both teams playing at as a team average at 77% so far this game, but obviously Kevin Park with the upper hand at the moment.
Sweepers are on it.
Nice shot.
Perfect shot. Now Rob will elect to blank this again, or try to blank it again. Okay, we're heading over to the update game now. 7-4 Brad LaFleur over Glenn Duncan. Glenn Duncan in the hack throwing his last rock, and it looks like he's got to make a shot against 3 here. And a quiet tap back on one right on the button.
Doesn't look like it's looks like it's wide open, but he's
Sweepers
hanging
having
out
a
there.
room
yeah,
to this.
it's not moving too much yet. It's very quiet weight though. Should stay around somewhere in the house even if he doesn't hit it too far. He's got to touch it first.
Touch it. Looks like Brad LaFleur has stolen 3 more, so he's going up 10-4 after 6 ends. Brad LaFleur over Glenn Duncan. And in our main game here, Rob Schlender blanks the end, and we've got 3 blank ends in a row now. 3-1 heading into the 7th end. Kevin Park still leading. And we'll take a break now, and we'll be right back.
The Herber's Auto Body Super League is brought to you in part by the Edmonton Sun. Read the Edmonton Sun daily with your end-to-end coverage of the Herber's Auto Body Super League. The Edmonton Sun, a news attitude. Kevin's Curling Supplies, proud to sponsor the Herber's Auto Body Super League for 7 years. Along with the largest selection of brand-name curling shoes available, we are very excited to have the full line of Adidas curling pants and jackets for the upcoming season. For championship savings and the most knowledgeable sales staff in Alberta, come and see us at our location in the Ottewell Curling Club, 4205 102nd Avenue. Herber's Auto Body, with a 98% customer satisfaction rating. Herber's Auto Body is a family-owned business celebrating its 20th year in the Edmonton area. Free courtesy cars, on-time completion of repairs, and a written warranty go with every job. Mechanical work is also available, including steering, suspension, and wheel alignments. Ask about low-interest financing too. Herber's Auto Body. Auto Body like it never happened. Shaw is proud to sponsor Herber's Auto Body Super League Curling, bringing Canada's finest curlers to television.
Okay, we're back here with the 7th end game between Kevin Park and Rob Schlender. Kevin Park up 2 points, and Rob looking to get something going this end here.
Well, it's the same scenario. When you're down 2, usually they'll throw the first one in the house. You throw up your corner guard, and usually they'll throw another one in the house. But he's got an opportunity here because both of Les's rocks are behind, or Kevin's rocks are behind the tee line, so they can get something going here.
Craig Waples asked to freeze one to the 2 rocks in the forefoot here.
This looks pretty good.
Close. Whoa.
Mine is just about perfect.
Attaboy, wait.
Great shot.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Just bump them around a little bit back there and try and keep the rocks back there and try and get your deuce going that way.
So the shot that I normally like playing here, I like normally ripping that corner guard there, because then it forces Rob to come back to that center there, and it sort of sets up a double most ends.
Les won't be too sad to get rid of a few of his own back here. He doesn't want Rob to be freezing to any of his. He's going to pick this just out, I think.
Great shot.
Jerry's played a good game today. Smile on Kerry Park's face.
That still leaves those 2 rocks behind the tee line, and just like Rob, is calling here, just tap it back a little bit and give some protection for his rock.
Craig Hassel, 23 years old, married, 1 child, salesman for
Lots of
Century
room.
21.
Lots of room. Whoa. Whoa.
Chris was curling at 75%
Whoa.
after 5 ends.
Whoa. Whoa. Never.
I think he's got a pretty good line here, just depending on the weight here. Just hung out a little more than I think they wanted it to.
No, that's all right.
Lester will ask Jerry Seaman to do the same thing he did with his first one. I see there's one game over. Brent McDonald wins 12-0 over Garth Von Hagen, and Brent improves his record to 4-1, and Garth Von Hagen, or 5-1 I should say, and Garth Von Hagen is back to 1-5.
Line's good. A little tight, if anything. Yep.
Craig Hassel
Hard.
throwing the same shot. Looks a little tighter this time. Sweeper's going to have to go on this one hard.
Well, they're working it hard.
Hurry.
Yeah, this is a spot in the ice where if you get on this side of the center line, it really moves.
Come on, hard.
Just look at this is going sideways here.
He must have turned this one because
Either that, well, actually, Randy, when I played on this sheet, this is exactly what it did. If you got over the line, it just really cut hard. It might have picked something, though. I'm not
Why
sure.
don't you disturb this little pocket and just drive it over there?
That's why I found it a very tricky sheet of ice.
All right.
Kevin's talking about taking that out and trying to move those some of his own around so there's not such a pocket back there.
What he could do, actually, is hit that blue one on the outside and spill that other yellow one, get rid of, and just leave one rock sitting right in the middle. He doesn't want all those rocks in play.
Les Rogers, the veteran.
Clean. Whoa. Yep. Hard.
He's electing to hit it on the
Real
inside.
hard.
Spill him
Okay.
that way.
Whoa. Very
Yeah, I think
nice.
that's basically
Shot.
called, but it gives Rob the same shot he's just been throwing, though. So, priority number one: get rid of the blue one.
Right.
Looking at Les's resume here,
Should be close.
he has got so many championships behind him here. 5-time Canadian Legion champion. He's at the Brier in '77. 88 Canadian mix, 94 Canadian
Line's
mix.
good. It's all yours.
I almost hate to admit it, but I was a high school boy at that time in Saskatchewan, and
Back 8. Line's
he was
good.
my idol, but I couldn't tell him that to his face today.
Hard.
You just did.
Hurry. Hurry, hurry, come on.
So he's got better line on this one. Still losing line a little bit.
That's a good
Not
shot.
a bad
though.
shot,
Yeah,
though.
it's
Very good
right,
shot.
Right in between those two. Now it'll be tough to get out. I'm not sure which side he's electing to hit it out on.
Look at the wide side here. I think on this side of the center line, it does run a little straighter.
What was on for the men's this past weekend? I didn't hear. Besides you guys being in Switzerland, what was going on for the rest of the men?
I understand there was a qualifier in Leduc, which Randy had told me a couple days ago that Doug Walker had won, but I understand that somebody else had won. Who?
I was misinformed. Mr. Dunkel won from Castor. He beat Greg Furster, our Alberta rep, in 1992, I believe, in the final. So he gets his way paid to the Flexi-Coil Spiel in Saskatchewan and the Red Deer Spiel in December.
And how about the women? I understand, was there not a qualifier for them for the TELUS Classic in Red
And I
Deer?
believe Cindy Cerna won that one with her new team there, and she beat, I'm not too sure who she beat in the final. It might have been Renee Hanfield in the final.
And also the men were playing. Also the men were playing down in Medicine Hat on the weekend, and
Line's good.
Randy was down there playing. And,
Well, I was playing. Some teams were playing better than others, and most of them were playing better than the team that I was on. Unfortunately, this weekend, but
do you know who won that spiel?
a team from Winnipeg.
Hurry.
A team from Winnipeg beat another team from a team from Saskatchewan. So Alberta wasn't doing too well there. See, Rob's threw a freeze down there. It's not a bad freeze, but gives Kevin the out-turn hole
Easy
to
through here.
out-turn hit and punches through the hole.
Easiest through here.
That's a good shot. That's going to be really tough to get out,
Throw
too.
peel weight, Les.
Looks like he just wants to drive it through the hole and maybe kill one of those back ones and along the way.
You hear Kevin Parson can throw peel weight here, and he can throw him up there with
Peel weight
the best of them.
right through the hole without disturbing either stone.
Oh,
There you
that's
go.
not asking too much, is it?
Heard it right from Kevin Park.
Well, I'm sure he'd be happy to knock one of his own out, you know, in this situation. But he's that good. He can probably knock it through the hole. We'll see what he does.
Thread the needle.
Yep.
Tense look.
He's close.
Yep.
There you go. It gets
oh,
them all.
gets them all.
Now I don't know if that's such a really good shot now because it gives Rob the opportunity to draw around that corner guard there. Probably want to stick around with one of those rocks or one of those rocks to remain in play.
He doesn't appear to be real happy with it, but he said he got
the
Rob's
replay.
rock out there.
Yeah, it's just a little unfortunate. I think he hit it pretty close to where he wanted to hit it, and just unfortunate it took all 3 rocks out of play.
I don't want to take any more. Just a shade more. Whoa. That should be lots.
Seems like Rob's not too sure about the ice here. Rob Schlender, a project accountant at IPL.
Room. Room.
Sweepers haven't laid a broom to this one. There's a lot of room, and it looks like he's got a little bit of weight.
Ay, ay, ay.
Looks like he's running straight.
Oh, you're up.
And heavy. So the Rob Schlender crew's draw weight, they're still struggling this game. So now that gives Kevin Park the opportunity to draw around there and force Rob Schlender to take his 1 instead of his 2 that he had hoped for.
Well, how hard did he throw that thing to get it?
Yeah, so it's,
You got 13 of it.
13 and a half. Then. Just bury it, will you, Jerry?
Rob Schlender rink, who's sponsored by Adams Pontiac in Wetaskiwin and Century 21 in Lloydminster. Battling the Kevin Park rink here.
Straight line. Hard.
Gonna have to win this one. Kevin's yelling to get the brooms on it.
Run.
Looks like he's got the right weight, just as long as he keeps it in front of the tee line here.
Seems to straighten out there. Gets to a certain point and straightens out.
Bury it. Yep.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Yeah.
Forces Rob, I think, to basically take his 1. Can't afford to give Kevin Park another steal here.
You can
Or
see a
ace steal
corner
here.
of it, but that's dangerous. If you give up another one, that's game could be 3-2. If you end up missing it, it's 4-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is the right call here, you know.
Looks like you can see about a half a rock, and guy of Rob Schlender's hitting ability.
What do you guys like?
Half a rock.
Just take a for
You
sure
better
1.
get your glasses.
Well, you're,
Well, you're not sitting over where I'm at, sitting over here.
You're in
I
the
can
right
see-
hack. I'm in the left hack.
Just what you
he's
need.
not throwing
see
from
it.
way
It's a
over
tough
there either.
I don't see much of it if I'm throwing peel.
There you go. See, you heard from Rob. He doesn't see too much of it, so
4-1, I mean, 3-2's not bad.
There, he's talking about it now.
there you go.
Tough peel. See if I make her.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yep.
Yep. Whoa.
Yep.
Right.
By the sounds of things, it's perfect.
Clean. Clean.
Close. Yeah, that's
There
it.
it is.
A real good shot by
Good
Rob.
shot.
So after 6 ends for 7 ends, it's 3-1 Kevin Park, 4 blank ends in a row. Now we're heading to the update game. Brad LaFleur, Glenn Duncan, with Glenn Duncan throwing the last rock, and it looks like he's looking at 3 here possibly.
Score is 10-4 right now for Brad LaFleur after this is playing the 7th end.
Yeah, better
He's
make
been-
this one or he's going to
he's
be coming
been-
upstairs.
Been looking at an awful lot of granite tonight.
Well, you know, when you're down in points, you tend to play that kind of game where you're. I guess this wasn't the last shot. This is 2 shots left to play here. We've got 1 from each skip.
It's a good shot by Glenn. He's got 1 rock in front there now.
It's hard to tell who shot. I think the Blues got at least 1 sitting.
Maybe 2.
Yeah.
So Brad LaFleur will come down and throw his last rock. As we mentioned earlier, Brad LaFleur's at 3-2, and he looks like he's on his way to his 4th win for a junior team. That's really good, you know. Gives them a lot of confidence.
Brad's had 3 appearances in the Alberta Junior Men's Championship as a skip, and he's also won the silver medal at the Alberta Winter Games.
He's discussing here if he should just throw a guard here or make a play on that yellow one in the house, but being up 6 points, I think he can take a chance to throw a guard.
Well, if you look at that, there is a chance if he doesn't make something perfect, could they not raise that yellow one and split those 2 blue out? They could be lying about 3 or 4. Mind you, it might be.
Actually, does look like he might have a double there. He's got to be careful, I guess. He is throwing the guard, and it will give Glenn Duncan a possible straight back raise there for possible 4 maybe.
Right.
Brad LaFleur.
I think he's got to almost put this one in the house so that they don't have a chance to be making any doubles.
That opportunity for 4. Sweepers are on this one. Looks like he is going to come right in there.
Yeah,
He's going to wreck on the guard, actually. Ooh. Better get this in for.
Yeah, that's okay, as long as he's in the house somewhere.
Still gives him a chance for 2, I believe, by just making a double here.
Actually, it was a big shot by actually rolling into
Yeah, he's fortunate he did roll into the 4-foot. Glenn Duncan looking things over there.
Just trying to see if there's an angle to come off that blue one onto the yellow and onto the 2 blues.
Yeah, 2 points just might not be enough at this point in time, and he's looking at a way to score more.
3 max, looks like.
I beg to differ. If he makes a good shot here, it might be 4. I think that's what he's looking at.
I don't know how, I'm trying to look at the angles here and see how he can get.
I can't see it.
No, I can't either. He's got
a shot for 2, and that's it.
Yeah. He's looking at the run back, maybe. The yellow onto the 2 blues. He can still only get 2.
Well, I think he's got just access to the one on the 4-foot there that he can just make the double with an in-turn hit.
Yeah.
And that's awful tight, I think, too, Randy. Looking at that yellow guard up front, it's fairly tight to get by there.
Front end comes in now to give him a little insight into the shot.
He's got Greg Keats playing 3rd for him. He's also a high school provincial winner in men's, 2 high school provincial appearances in mixed, and Dwayne LaFleur, his younger brother, I believe. He's curled for 12 years, 17 years old. Single for all you women out there who are looking for some good-looking young men to curl with.
Why do you women always start talking like that? We're curling here.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay, Glenn Duncan didn't hack, now let him go.
That's what he's trying to do, just get by that one and double him out.
Looks like he might be close.
Oh, he's close.
He's a
Nice
great shot.
Fine shot for 2 only. Unfortunately, it's only for 2, and so after 7 ends, it's 10-4, 10-6. Sure. Okay, we got a trivia coming up here now, people. And the first Brier Championship was played with 14 ends. In what year was the game changed to 10 ends? Boy, oh boy. Any idea, Don? I would have
go ahead, Randy.
I would take a say and say 1974.
Okay, I'll say 72. B for Boris. Yes, go.
Jeez, you guys. I wanted to take one or the other. I know it's, I'll have to say 1965, but I think it's one of you guys that got it this time.
Well, let's find out. 77, no one got it right. See, it was D for Don.
Oh, we're
Whoops.
terrible.
77. That doesn't seem that
long ago.
Yeah, and it for some reason it to me it seems like it was a long time ago that it changed.
65, Don. Okay, we're back in our main game here. Kevin Park leading 3-1 in the 8th end and hitting a rock in the top 12 here and hoping to lay 3 with Les Rogers in the hack throwing.
Yep. Whoa. 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 Clean.
See, Rob has managed to get some rocks in play here.
Whoa. Whoa.
Les Rogers throwing quiet weight on this one. Kevin doesn't like this.
He's close to jamming it.
Oh, got a little lucky.
Pretty
And
fluky.
took the back one and got by. Well, at least Rob got what he wanted this end. He's got rocks in play. He's got a couple guards up front, and so now all they have to do is make a couple shots.
Les is
I like
curling at
this, eh?
89% after 7 ends of play. That's a pretty good percentage for him. He curls pretty good all the time, mind you.
Well, it looks like someone's going to score some points this end. Got 4 blank
Warren
ends in a row, and
It's all yours. Line's good.
Line's good.
Clean. Line's
Warren
good.
Hassel.
Clean it. What?
Whoa.
Warren's curling at 80% after 7 ends.
Sweepers are off this one.
Whoa.
Looks like he's got pretty good weight here.
Oh.
Might be a little deep, but good line on this rock.
He wants that in front of the tee line.
really moving over.
Just sliding back a
Not
little
bad.
too far, but it's in
boy.
play. That's the important thing, and Kevin doesn't got access to it, so I'm
Open
gonna
this
play
thing
a
up.
bumper draw here.
Yeah.
That ice looks really quick tonight.
Sliding really good from hog line in. And all night long, like I mentioned earlier, the Rob Schlender rink has basically been heavy on almost all of their draws. Les Rogers in the hack, self-employed, 51-year-old. Playing the quiet tap out.
Good line, clean.
The
Good
sweepers
line,
are really
Rob.
alert. You know, we yell clean. They're really close to sweeping all the time, and they're got their brooms close all the time.
Whoa.
This is really hanging out. They've got
A
to
lot of weight. Eh? Whoa, whoa, whoa,
get this to
whoa,
curl a
whoa,
long ways
whoa,
yet.
Whoa, whoa. Don't touch it. No, no, Kerry. No, no. Okay, not bad, Les.
Not a bad shot. You know, tapped it behind
Shot.
the guard there, and Rob is going to have to play a real touchy shot here. He's just going to play a tap back freeze on this thing.
Same kind of weight. Just hit it on
Exposed
the nose.
Rob's other rock. Open if they get a chance to hit it.
In our update games, Gary Green and Jim Henderson are all tied after 6 ends, 4 all. Brent McDonald, as I mentioned earlier, has won 12-0 over Garth Von Hagen. Trevor McGregor scored a 4 in the 6th end to go up 6-1 over Tim Kratchmer. Tony Gurmscheid is starting to run away with this one, 8-2 over Billy Sheba. Kenny Hunt and Jerry Wilson tied 5 all after 6, and Terry Sarinka 5-2 on Craig Kabilka after 6 ends.
Hard.
Looks like he's got a nice rock here.
Beautiful
Needs it
weight.
to break just a little bit, curl just a bit.
Yeah, they want that rock to
Atta
stay in the
boy.
back,
There we go.
actually. Just so that Les
It's a
can
fine
jam
shot.
on it. Yeah.
Sets up his deuce this end here. It's a real fine weight-controlled shot by Warren Hassel.
Warren's
Good.
curling
Try that
80%
double.
after 7 ends of play. That's a good
I think,
percentage.
anyway.
Push it through that same hole, even if it bumps out and then the period.
Well, no, it is, because if it just chisels this here and
Here,
stops
Lester and
here,
Kevin
he's got us for 3.
commentating on this.
Can only see half the rock.
They're not sure how to go about this.
Okay, let's try a board weight, and I'll try to save the shooter over here. All right.
Yeah, Kevin can't afford to ignore that rock. He's got to make a play on that.
Boards. Board weight, Jerry.
Quiet weight. He gives his instructions to the front end. And,
Either get the double or get the hit and roll the way too.
there you have it.
Was the Kevin Park team away this past weekend, you know?
No, I believe they had a weekend off, but Kevin and Carrie played in the Leduc qualifier with their two other brothers, Scott and Shane. And
he really
turned that one, or else it must have picked something.
It could have picked, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he looked like he cranked it in, but
or else Carrie tripped them up, one or the other.
Oh,
not happy.
This just gives Rob Schlender an opportunity here to get right back in his game and maybe even lead. Yeah, Kevin's not too happy with that.
Rock up there is off the band
find out
by
what
this
happened
much.
here.
So yeah, I have to throw pretty hard because this is the turn the curl so hard.
It's already normal. We'll stick, even if he knows it.
Well, even if you do this, it's not so bad.
Yeah, that's not
Because if he runs it back, he might jam it and give us 4. Yeah, he might. Is that room to hit this out here?
Yeah, there's lots of.
Yeah, he's got a lot of room there, I believe.
House?
Yeah,
I'll
I think
see how
if
much room I have. I'd like
he
to play
rolls off to a bit, Kevin might try and run a double on that one on the top of the house, and he could end up jamming it straight back. And
yeah, it's a funny game, this. You know, Rob Schlender for 7 ends hasn't been able to get much.
I'm gonna have to pick it up.
And one missed by Kevin Park, and he allows him possibly to score 2, maybe 3 here if
curl pretty hard at the end.
A couple more shots maybe.
I want to hit it on the nose. What do you guys think then? You think this looks good with like what? I don't.
Just discussing the weight he wants to throw here.
Firm house? Okay.
So he's going to keep his weight up on this. He's scared that it might over curl a little bit.
yeah, take his own off.
Looked like he had a clean release.
Whoa. Whoa.
Just running a bit here.
Whoa.
Looks like he's got a good
got to
shot.
do some moving.
Well, he got it out and he's sitting 2. It's not quite what he wanted to do, but
Let's make the double. Let's not
fortunately
muck
got
around.
right by the top one there. Kevin Park will now just try to make the double here and get out of this end
Sure
again.
that path is clean.
Kevin Park, self-employed, married, father of 2 children.
Okay, make the double here. The last one just
You heard he wants to make the double.
right out of my hand. It's gone.
Last shot.
Whoa!
And that's got some curling
Oh,
to do.
there's a lot of weight on this one.
Coming over now.
Oh, just missed the back one. Just got it back a little bit. So that gives Rob Schlender the opportunity to pick up 2 and tie this game after 8 ends. Fuck. See if Rob can capitalize on this.
Obviously wasn't happy with that shot. Good thing my kids are going to be in bed at this time.
I thought Jerry was just talking about his trucking company. I don't know.
The 2 Chris's on this rock here, and they're just slightly dusting it, so leads me to believe that he's close.
All right, Robbie.
There you go. Right on the pin.
Perfect shot. So after 8 ends, this game is tied up at 3-3 with Kevin Park having last rock in the 9th end. And we'll be right back after these messages.
The Herber's Auto Body Super League is brought to you in part by TireCraft. You'll drive through every season with confidence when you prepare for the unexpected with TireCraft. You'll find a wide selection of tire brands with the ideal all-season, winter, and performance tires to keep you rolling. TireCraft also provides expert mechanical service, oil changes, brakes, batteries, wheel alignments, shocks, and struts. Over 90 locations in Western Canada. Trust TireCraft. Sports Can Summit, the corporate clothing and embroidery experts for over 18 years. Their showroom features the largest selection of corporate clothing and sportswear in the city. Sports Can Summit is your fastest and most cost-effective route to true professional quality embroidery. And if you can't come to their showroom, they can come to you in one of their mobile showrooms. An industry exclusive, Sports Can Summit. If it's crested, we do it.
Okay, we're back with ninth end action here in the Herbers Auto Body Super League. Kevin Park 3, Rob Schlender 3. And Rob is going to try to force Kevin Park to take 1 here and hopefully score 2 in the 10th. And that's the normal strategy they play, but it doesn't always work out that way.
Yeah, when you're, especially if you're tied after 8 ends, you definitely want to be, throwing up a guard and trying to force the other guy into 1.
It's on that guard half again. Okay.
Kerry Park must have turned that a little bit and unfortunately raised Rob Schlender's rock in the house.
I like here, don't you? I like hearing what's he got.
Yeah, this way he forces Kevin to score 1, but he's got to be careful he doesn't come too deep here or raise Kevin's rock into the house. Craig Waples.
Line's good.
Chris
Clean.
Waples.
Clean. 4 foot. Yep. Line's good. Line's good. It's all yours. Line's good. Stay with it.
They call him Panther.
Well, line's good. Just 4.
Pink? Because he wears something pink?
It doesn't say the Pink Panther, it just says Panther.
It's not bad.
Oh, he's a little deep on this.
That a boy.
Yeah, I think that gives Kevin an opportunity to freeze down to this one now. I think you'll see Lester freeze
all the way
now.
down there. Freeze
Looks
that
like we're going to have an interesting end here.
That's actually a good shot because it's forcing the hand with Kevin Park.
Kerry Park, employed by University Landscape.
Tight and heavy. Tight and heavy.
28 years old.
What's he yelling room for? It's not even frickin' cold.
So remember, these games are being played at the Ottewell Curling Club here in Edmonton, and you're very welcome to come down and watch them in person. There's lots of room here to sit down and watch, and they serve up some good food here and lots of good drinks.
Sit down and have a cocktail or two with one of your favorite curlers.
It's a fine
Who
shot
might
by
that
Kerry
be,
Park.
Don?
Rob will just ask Chris Waples here now to Chris Hassel to freeze one down to the back and
Clean.
follow Kerry Park down.
We're going to be tight. Okay, line's good now. Easy. Where are we?
Back 8.
Line's really good.
Go back 8. Little bump.
Whoa. No.
Good line. They're just
No.
might be a little warm.
No, not yet. No. No,
He's
no.
definitely going to make some contact.
It's good communication with the front end and the skip there on the weight.
Great shot.
They need to know that. Skips need to know where those rocks are going so they can call the proper line. That's really good communication.
Yeah, both teams have done that quite well tonight.
Freeze down, freeze bump.
Looks like he's lying.
Oh man.
He's lying 1st, 2nd, and 4th.
Just asking Jerry Seaman just to freeze down there again.
13 and a half. Yeah, throw it 13. You can't be light, Jerry. 13 and a half.
I think he's just lying 1.
For those of you who don't really understand what the numbers they're calling, that's the time it takes from the rock for the rock to go from the first hog line to the second hog line. That's 13 and a half seconds. That's how they can tell how much weight they can throw just by a guideline.
It's a good looking shot coming down here.
That's a nice shot.
Very nice.
Great shot.
Good rock. So Rob will ask him to do the same thing they just did. Same thing.
Or come right down to it. As long as you're close.
Again, Rob Schlender's team is sponsored by the Adams Pontiac in Wetaskiwin and Century 21 in Lloydminster. Can't say enough about our sponsors.
Line's pretty good.
We need them in order to curl.
Clean. Yep. Gotta go. Hard. Hard.
So we're gonna have. He looks like he turned this one a little bit, and they're gonna have to go on this one hard.
Hurry. Hard. Hard. Hard.
Chris and Warren going hard on this one.
I don't think he's by.
A little
He's
tight.
gonna rack.
That's all right.
It's not that bad though. You know, he leaves those 2 blue ones up front there, and we're heading to the update game. Last rock here now. Brad Lafleur throwing and
pick for 4.
Pick for 3.
Pick for 3.
Ooh, he missed it. Oh, doubled himself out and
Just about gave up
Glenn
2.
Duncan a steal of 1. Maybe he did 2,
Looks
but
like
a steal of 1 for
yeah.
sure. And now playing the 9th end, it's 10-7. Brad LaFleur beating Glenn Duncan.
Catching up, aren't they?
They're sneaking back in that one. Back to our feature game here. Kevin Park is just electing to draw down through that hole again, I believe.
All the rocks in play so far this end. This
Tight.
turned out to be pretty interesting.
Hard. Hard line.
Now look at this picture. It doesn't look like Kevin Park's sweeping the running
Come on, tight.
path of that rock.
Hard.
But, Jerry's a little light or tight, but once again, those rocks up front aren't really going to hurt. You know, they can use them to their advantage later on this end, as Rob Schlender's doing now.
You like the outside
A
one?
little bump.
Which one do we move first, guys?
I like
Don't
this
you love
one.
being able to critique your
Straight back
opponents?
if you can, or a little off.
Absolutely.
I'm still gonna sit there, so.
So he's going to play the bump on the center one.
My weight down here last time is too much, eh?
Well, if he makes this perfect, I think Les and Kevin will be in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, he's going to be hard pressed to
Clean, line's
score
good.
2 here,
Clean.
which he so desperately wants to.
Hard.
Well, we know something. Somebody is going to score.
Only 4 foot. Yep. Hard foot.
I think he's got a pretty good line on this one.
Hurry.
You know, actually, though, if you're Rob Schlender, I don't know if you really want to take one, do you?
Well,
I think you want to give up one, but you don't really want to take one. You want you don't want to be
the intern though.
coming home with being one up without. I think that's
Right there's
I don't
not
know.
bad. I think
we
you
kind of
wanna
look at
roll a
our
little
team
bit.
philosophy, and we'd rather be one down with.
you know, I have to disagree with that. You know, I always feel that I'm winning and the other team's got to make the shots to get a deuce in 10, and I feel my team is confident from preventing them to score 2. So anytime I'm leading the game, that means that I'm in control, and if I make my shots, I win the game. So I would just soon be one up coming home than one down.
I guess you have to look at it as a team philosophy, how your team likes to play, and as long as you're all agreeing on how you want to be in the 10th end, you know, you just got to look at your team strengths and how you want to play it.
Playing,
As
yep.
long as you all agree.
That's the million-dollar question that we've been asking ourselves for years now. What would you rather be, one up without, or one down with?
Les Rogers making a fine shot here, right through the hole, and now he's sitting 2.
A little roll that he can get off.
2,
of this
maybe
one.
3 he's sitting at the back, and I'm not sure if he's sitting 3 or not, but now Rob's got to make this hit and roll or the skinny double there, and I'm not sure the double's there, but the hit and roll definitely is.
Well, just play normal on it.
Yep.
Sort of snuck up on him pretty quick, so, you know. See here that
We play it this way?
it's a good shot by Les Rogers.
I don't know, Kathy. I think I'd sooner be one up coming home too if I was, without last rock as opposed to being one down. I know it with the three guard
I like this way, Rob.
rule.
Want this way?
Yeah, I like that way.
Okay,
You
throw
can't get
normal.
2, but
Yeah.
I kind of agree with Randy. I think as long as you're winning the game and you're up, like I said, it's a matter of what you're comfortable with.
Yeah, I think you guys are such awesome hitters too that you know you can those double peels and all that. I find are you guys make them probably more often than some of the women's teams, I must say.
So there you have it. The guys 2, ladies 1. And
You're just outnumbered, Kathy.
Jackie, where are you?
Warren Hassel wrecking on that outside one, and now Kevin Park is definitely looking good this end here.
Obviously, that's the
Other
danger
than-
rock
that's
right
right.
now. Les.
Saving grace here for Rob Schlender is that blue one sitting right
It's
on
not
the
bad. He's
center
going to
line.
have this. That's his only shot
That
out.
way? If he's thinking of coming in there in this way,
Let's listen to
bumps
what
out and behind
Lester and Kevin are saying.
we bump this one. Here.
Okay, well, whatever you like. I mean, that's the only rock he's, we're laying 3.
The only way he's going to get out. The only
You
way
drill that out of there. I guess he's got an out on this.
the thing is, if we drill it out, he hits that one.
Yeah, okay. Let's just either pop that back or just throw a straight draw out of there. But I mean, if you hang the draw, he makes a double and roll behind.
Front end's coming in for give a little bit of input.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Just get rid of that blue. But he's gonna. Yeah, I agree. This is his only savior right here. Is this blue?
What
Just chop it out of there. Well, that's.
At least they're welcome on his team.
You're still gonna, yeah, but you're gonna leave.
No, he's welcome.
If you hit it wrong, you leave your. Well,
Yeah. Well, it's nice to have input at the right time, as long as it's valued input and it doesn't
well,
take
I mean,
anything
you're still
away from
leaving
the
the
skips
center
and third
guard there.
strategy or something that they have planned.
I mean, that's with the out turn, you don't leave any center. He's got to try and come around this thing, which gives him second shot.
So there is a few shots he could play here, and I
Well,
guess there
Kerry,
really
if
is
he
no
curls too much,
right
he jams
call
it
or
right
wrong
in here. He
call.
rolls
It's
it right
just
in
what they're
behind.
confident
That's no
in
good.
and
I'm not gonna
what they
either
think
tap
Rob
that back or pluck
is
that out of there with the
possibly
out turn. Those are the two
gonna
options.
miss.
All right.
But he is going to leave Rob a shot.
Okay, where's the?
I might tend to just play
Curl
just
a
a
bit,
draw
isn't
to
it?
the top 12 there and trying to block off that raise somehow.
Yeah, if you draw half around that blue one there, it sort of guards the one on the 4-foot and denies him access, bumping that one straight back. That might be the call.
Well, I think raises are so tough just for line, and you have to have the perfect weight for the bump too. So, just to make it simpler, it's to make a straight draw is just it's the same shot that you're trying to take away, that raise.
And those two yellow stones on the one side with their going to raise there are possibilities that Kevin can use them to raise himself or raise take out. They're set up that way now. And
Right,
I kind of agree that he should be going around the center one and half around and half guard is one of the 4-foot.
Yeah.
Clean.
Les Rogers throwing. He can basically bump this either way, straight back, left, right, and losing line. Kevin sounds a little discouraged here.
A little weight,
Looks
too
a
much
little-
weight, that's all.
Oh yeah, he's
Going through the hole
that
at the
definitely
back.
wasn't a good attempt.
Okay.
No, that wasn't a good effort by Les Rogers there.
Well, and I think didn't he just
Just
wrecked
basically.
his raise too there? If he needed one of the yellow ones to raise, now it's gone.
Yeah, he had two of them to raise there. Now there's it's basically.
He's got to hit.
Well, Rob's going to make
Oh,
a
I
good
wasn't
shot here.
worried
He's
about that,
he's still in
because you're
trouble
never
here.
gonna
count
this one here anyway. Right? I just wanted to see you throw just top 4-foot.
So he's trying to make the hit and roll here.
Yep.
I gotta go on this one.
They're going hard on this one.
It's
That's
really
really
curling.
moving over.
He's on the front.
Oh, he must have turned out. And that's just. I don't know if that caught something or he turned it, but whatever the result was not what he wanted. Got to score in another final score here. Trevor McGregor has defeated Tim Kratchmer 7-2, and with that, Trevor improves to 3-3, 500, and Tim Kratchmer falls to 2-4.
Right here is that's probably the shot right here because the angle, and he's got a or right here. I like right here. Makes a hit and roll. I've got about a foot raise.
Well, I think if he rolls it straight behind, then we can't get it over because of these two.
We still get two though. I like right there. That's probably the shot.
What about just coming around those
That's okay
corner
too,
guards
but I
there
mean,
in
if
the
we
top
stop
8?
here, he
What do you
draws
think of that,
around it.
Randy?
Well, I think what Kevin's thinking is just in case that Rob does make the hit and roll off that, he'll have the straight back raise and be able
Well,
to
you
get it
come there, he
out
tries
by
to get
hitting
the
his
free
own at
zone.
the top there.
Okay.
So he's thinking just, I'm not sure
Not
what
if
he's
he's
doing.
corner frozen.
Basically anywhere in the house.
Won't be.
I can't see how Kevin can't score 2 or 3 here.
I just when I have last rock, I don't like to bunch my rocks up. That's all. I mean,
Just throw it in front of ours somewhere.
Yeah, he better not be heavy here because Rob will be throwing a freeze or something. So.
right.
I'm thinking we should just draw the 4-foot just on this side. That way he's really got nothing because we're going to get two regardless. But,
Yeah. Just spread them out.
no,
make
we
the
don't
guy
want
make the perfect freeze.
Yeah.
just throw this. Even frozen isn't the worst. It's not the best.
Well, I'm not sure this is, once again, I'm not sure if this is totally right call. He could go way out to the wing on the right-hand side again here.
Yeah, I
but,
thought of that too.
right now, at this point in time, Rob doesn't got much, and this rock can just might be able to help Rob more than anything.
Especially if he's short.
That's clean.
or deep on an
8
angle.
foot,
Using
8
freeze,
foot.
but
Whoa,
he looks perfect.
Yeah.
whoa.
Well, it looks like it's cutting a little too much, though.
It's too much. Whoa. Okay.
It's a good shot.
Doesn't
think Rob
doesn't leave Rob much.
Yeah. He's got to throw the hit and roll double, I believe.
Can we make the double in the roll?
Makes the roll. He leaves him the
Is he-
natural raise back there
Actually,
too.
you know, if
Actually, I
you
can get the triple.
the triple. I was just going to mention that.
Get the
That
triple and
one's
just
gonna
give up
hit
the
back.
deuce.
Yeah.
Just hit it right on the nose, run it off the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. We get really lucky, maybe we'll sit a deuce. Depends how thin you hit the back.
We can shoot for that.
Who's
There's
not
still a
asking
little
for
flop
much.
here. If you hit it here.
Well, just play the triple, and if we get really
one of
thin,
those,
it
those
might
guards
take
out
it
front
all.
there, I don't think one of those
Throw
is in.
normal.
I'm not
playing
sure
for
if
the
it's
nose hit?
the house,
Nose
I don't
hit,
think.
I
basically.
don't think so.
Oh yeah, there is I think it is biting.
It might be
nose.
in, but I still can't see how Rob thinks he might be able to sit two here.
Well, he's thinking he's going
I'm
to
gonna
be,
try the
gotta be
triple.
extremely
I
fortunate.
mean, if we get really lucky, maybe the
I would say
quadruple.
so.
If we hit this on the nose, at least we'll kill 3 of them and roll over. We might even sit a deuce.
Well, let's see what happens here.
Well, I'm going to try.
I think
I'm gonna
foremost he's
try.
got to make the double and hopefully the
I mean, get
triple
a
and
double
hold
in the
Kevin
roll, that's the
Park
triple.
to only 2 if he can. Lots of weight.
Whoa!
Yep.
Yep! Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa!
Close.
No, just hit it.
Nice shot. Oh, I thought he was going to get
Just
that in the back one out.
didn't quite work out. I think that gives Kevin Park a
Shot for 4.
4 possibly.
Four?
Yeah.
Is that front one in?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is just barely in.
Okay, we're heading back to the update game. Brad LaFleur throwing a hit here, a draw for 3 to basically salt this game away here. He's hitting the back one to
5, I
for
think.
5 maybe.
And they're just cleaning it.
And he made it, and that basically will end that game right there. So Brad LaFleur goes to 4-2 with that 15-7 win over Glenn Duncan, and Glenn Duncan falls to 2-4. Kevin Park throwing a hit here now for 4 also.
And this will pretty much put this game away as well if he's able to hit and stick. No, he's just trying to.
So he's got it. He's got his 4, and
They're shaking
and
their
it looks like
hands.
Rob Schlender has given up here. So the final after 9 ends, Kevin Park 7, Rob Schlender 3. And we'll be right back after these messages.
.790 CFCW, the home of Wes Montgomery and Jackie Ray. In addition to country favorites of yesterday and today, Jackie and Wes talk about, well, absolutely anything and everything. It's too much fun. Mornings on 790 CFCW. Home Life Realty. Jerome the Gnome says there's no place like home. Mary Leverington and Jerry Wilson have been helping people with their real estate needs since 1974. For personal, effective real estate service, call the Home Life team of Mary Leverington and Jerry Wilson at 434-3334. Coca-Cola, proud sponsor of the 1997-98 season, wishes the best of luck to all competitors. Always happening. Always Coke. The Herber's Autobody Super League is brought to you in part by TireCraft. You'll drive through every season with confidence when you prepare for the unexpected with TireCraft. You'll find a wide selection of tire brands with the ideal all-season, winter, and performance tires to keep you rolling. TireCraft also provides expert mechanical service, oil changes, brakes, batteries, wheel alignments, shocks, and struts. Over 90 locations in Western Canada. Trust TireCraft. Sports Can Summit, the corporate clothing and embroidery experts for over 18 years. Their showroom features the largest selection of corporate clothing and sportswear in the city. Sports Can Summit is your fastest and most cost-effective route to true professional quality embroidery. And if you can't come to their showroom, they can come to you in one of their mobile showrooms. An industry exclusive. Sports Can Summit. If it's crested, we do it.
Okay, we're back here with final between Kevin Park has defeated Rob Schlender 7-3, and our thoughts on the game. Kevin Park got off to an early lead and wasn't really challenging that game at all. You know, Don and Kathy, that Rob's team was a little off in today's game, and it showed throughout the whole game, even though it was tied after 8 ends.
I know. I think that that Rob, you know, he could have made a move a little earlier in the game to, you know, to get something going, and he waited until like the 8th end. He had a chance to lay 4 if he would have hit and stuck, or 3 at least, to hit and stuck on his first shot there. I would have liked to have seen what would have happened if he could have got a couple more on that end, and it made it more interesting, I think.
Yeah, he did have an opportunity to pick up at least 3 in that end and be 1 up playing 9. And but I mean, he had to, you know, being tied up playing 9, he had to force the issue with Kevin's team, and didn't work out for him, and that can happen. You can get a big end scored against you when you're trying to force somebody, and it was. We thought we'd be seeing a great game up and through the 10th end, but it was over after 9.
Yeah, that 9th end just snuck up on them. I think there was just those rocks in the back of the house that came into play. You know, Rob almost made a great shot on his last one, even though, you know, he probably still would have given up at least 3 on that shot, even if he would have made the triple there, because there was too many little biters around. So it was a good game up to that point.
Yeah, it was, but like I said earlier, Schlender's team basically struggled with their draw weight the whole game, and with that, they fall to 2 and 4 now. They're going to have to get a winning streak together to make the playoffs, and Kevin Park raises his record to 4 and 2, so he's right in the thick of things. And next week, they'll come out here and try it again and see what happens. And on that note, I'd like to thank everybody for watching us tonight, and hopefully you can join us again next week here at the Ottewell for the Herber's Auto Body Super League.
Take care. See you next week.
Good night.
Thank you. Night.
Auto Body Super League is brought to you in part by Herber's Auto Body. With a 98% customer satisfaction rating, Herber's Auto Body is a family-owned business celebrating its 20th year in the Edmonton area. Free courtesy cars, on-time completion of repairs, and a written warranty go with every job. Mechanical work is also available, including steering, suspension, and wheel alignments. Ask about low-interest financing, too. Herber's Auto Body. Auto Body like it never happened. The Herber's Auto Body Super League is brought to you in part by 790 CFCW, the home of Wes Montgomery and Jackie Ray. In addition to country favorites of yesterday and today, Jackie and Wes talk about, well, absolutely anything and everything. It's too much fun. Mornings on 790 CFCW. Home Life Realty. Jerome the Gnome says there's no place like home. Mary Leverington and Jerry Wilson have been helping people with their real estate needs since 1974. For personal, effective real estate service, call the Home Life team of Mary Leverington and Jerry Wilson at 434-3334. Coca-Cola, proud sponsor of the 1997-98 season, wishes the best of luck to all competitors. Always happening, always Coke.